What it do, what it do, what it do. Frank White Cooler Talk, here y'all go. Now today I want to talk about the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now everybody want to know what's wrong with the team and why they playing so bad. So, I mean, they got a lot of issues, especially the Lakers as far as coaching, rotations. You know, everybody going to critique how LeBron playing, but I'm going to start off with the Lakers first. One of their biggest issues is the roster. And not the roster as far as not having enough talent, but the roster as far as too many players bring the same thing to the game. You look at Bullock, who they just signed. You look at Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Is this still recording? And you look at, sorry, my phone rang when I was recording. And you look at Josh Hart. They all bring the exact same thing to the game. They all are basically two guards that play pretty good defense and are not really knockdown shooters. And everybody know that's what, as LeBron has always been successful with knockdown shooters. Players that can spread the floor and knock down shots. So when you go subbing, I forgot Lance Stephenson. All the same. They all basically pretty much bring the exact same element to the game. So when you sub, you're not bringing nothing different into the game. And those 5 players that all play. So that rotation is way too long. Then you look at Tyson Chandler and JaVale McGee. They basically are the same. JaVale just more athletic. Rebounds, block shots. If you can create them a shot, they can finish around the rim. That's pretty much it. That's why Zubac was being so successful, because he brings something different to the game. He can actually score around the rim. He's a post player. He has post moves. You can give him the ball, he can go get a bucket. So that trading Zubac, I don't know what they was thinking. And then you look at the only 2 players that's been successful for the Lakers, even though they've been kind of up and down, but pretty consistent, is Kuzma and Ingram. Well, Ingram can go get a basket. He don't need nobody to create a shot for him. And Kuzma plays great off the ball, but he don't really need the ball in his hands to be productive. And if you're playing with LeBron, you're going to always strive like that, because LeBron's going to find you. Even LeBron and Rondo play similar games. They are pass-first players. So they don't really bring anything. Of course, Rondo don't have nearly the impact that LeBron does, but it's not a different element to the game. It's still player trying to create for somebody else first, score second. It's the same element. Same with Lonzo Ball when he in there. It's all the same. So when you look at great teams, they have players, their roster is built so different players can bring different elements for different matchups. I always look at the Spurs when they had Ginobili. He'll bring in something different. Or Lamar Odom with the Kobe and Gasol Lakers. He brought in that different element. So that's part of my take on why the Lakers are struggling this season, outside of the media bringing up all the trades and what LeBron not doing or is doing or blah, blah. You can always critique a game down to say what could have happened different. But as far as that, that's why I feel like their roster don't fit what LeBron brings to the table. So it's not going to work. It's just they need to bring players that fit what LeBron does well. And then you got the same. Now let me go over to Boston. They got the same problem, but theirs is kind of worse, because it's their most talented players that are kind of overlapped, because you got Tatum, Brown, and you got Gordon Hayward. They're basically all small forwards. They all basically play the same. More Tatum and Hayward. They need the ball in their hands to be successful. When Gordon Hayward was in Utah, he had the ball in his hand. When Kyrie was out, Tatum had the ball in his hands. So it's hard for them to coexist, because there's only one ball. And when you got players that's used to having the ball, used to playing more minutes, your rhythm is going to be off when you're not getting the minutes that you used to. Then you look at Rozier and Kyrie. They play a lot similar. They bring the same element to the game. So it's hard for them to coexist. So when you can't really coexist, you got to take turns. When you take turns, somebody rhythm going to be off. Well, we know it's not going to be Kyrie not getting the minutes. So it's Rozier that got to suffer. So that's a lot of the reasons why I feel like those two teams are struggling this year. Why everybody want to play the blame game, blame this player, blame that player. It's more so the rosters don't fit to complement the best players on the team, and that's what it is. So that's my take. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Holla.